Let's enjoy it.
Hello everyone and welcome to State of the Game for March 8th, 2018. And something, did we have sound?
We do have sound, but
We have some, we just have our faces. So
That's a great
for
start.
once,
That's a
like
great
Hamish
start.
got the sound right.
I got
You
it
fucked up
right.
the
I
camera.
don't care. I don't care about the camera. I care about the sound. We're good.
We're good.
Okay, we're
So,
good. We're good. Should
Just
I
do it again.
from
Nobody
the
noticed.
top?
That's
From
right,
the top.
Nobody noticed.
Welcome to State of the Game for March 8th, 2018. Happy birthday to The Division, 2 years old today, released on March 8th, 2016. Very well planned to get that on a Thursday.
Yep,
I'm very proud,
indeed.
very, very happy. Hope you guys are enjoying the global event Weekend Bonanza that we're running all throughout the month. Outbreak was last weekend. Assault is running right now. Thank you for tuning in to this instead of grinding Lux. Strike next week, and then the weekend after that, we're running Ambush again. And remember to log in if you haven't to get your totally not a dab sneeze emote. Keep that in mind. But to celebrate, well, it's true. Don't call it. It's a sneeze emote. It's not a dab emote.
It's like as soon as you say not a dab, you know what people think, right?
It's not a dab.
It's not a dab.
Shut up, Yannick.
Right. Okay.
All right. But to help us celebrate this special day, we have two guests with us, Julian and Matthias. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, welcome. For the people who haven't seen you guys before, you've both been on State of the Game before, but I thought just introduce yourselves real quickly.
My name's Julian Garrity. I'm the creative director on The Division.
Matthias Karlsson, game director.
I love how you're very clear with your
Very
names,
clear.
like Julian Garrity, Matthias Karlsson. So, 2 years. We announced last week that we now have 20 million people have played The Division. How does it feel?
It feels awesome. It's so incredibly thrilling to have worked so hard for so long and to have your work appreciated by so many people. Gets a little bit scary when you look at how much time people invest in it. There was a guy on Twitter who said that he'd played The Division more than he'd slept over the last year or something.
Right.
For me, that's mind-blowing and slightly scary at the same time. But I think when we launched The Division and post-launch, we've done the support that we needed to really make it into an experience that people can enjoy long-term. So 20 million people playing the game, or who have played the game, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It feels really, really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yes,
only
yes,
echo
agree.
that. Yeah, I mean, for us, it's been a journey longer than 2 years.
Of course.
right? So I mean, just the experience from day one, starting making this game from scratch, all the way through the development, launching it, and then seeing it in such good health 2 years in. It's fantastic. 20 million is a number that's hard to.
It's hard to
grasp, be honest.
conceptualize, yeah.
It's hard to conceptualize,
hard.
especially when you see the stats linked to it.
It's basically the population of Scandinavia. So.
Yeah, twice the amount of people that live in Sweden. It's absolutely crazy. But let's not dwell on the past. Let instead move to the future. So Julian, there's been a lot of discussion, of course, in the community, especially since 1.8 was released. What's the future of The Division? Can you help us settle that?
Yep. So I'm thrilled on behalf of the team at Massive and the teams that are working on The Division worldwide to exclusively announce to our community first that we're working on the sequel to The Division 2.
That's huge.
Pom pom pom. Oh no, I thought we needed to add some drama.
Some drama to it.
Fantastic.
That's absolutely amazing. Have to ask you though, there is of course going to be tons of questions right now, but I wanted to ask you guys straight away, why a sequel?
So it wasn't an easy decision, but there are so many stories and so many experiences that we want to explore within the world of the Division that we really felt that a sequel was the best way to investigate these things.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, we any craft creative endeavor, the doing, the making of it, the process is such an important part of learning, improving what to do next and what to do in the future. And this is all the same people, all the same teams and studios that made the Division 1. So it's a incredible opportunity for us to take all that learning, all that experience from what the Division is today and put that into a new game. And also, I mean, technology advances with time as well. So Snowdrop today is a better engine, a more capable engine than the engine we released the Division 1 with, which was still fantastic, but we can do more now. So we, of course, want to take that opportunity as well, which would be so much more difficult to do with the game that's live. So there are many reasons.
Yeah. So you mentioned the same people. So it's Massive, Red Storm, Annecy, Reflections.
So the studios working on it are Massive, of course, Red Storm. Terry and Keith, I know, are watching, and the rest of the team is in the kitchen, they told me.
Hello.
Annecy, Ubisoft Annecy, Ubisoft Reflections in Newcastle in England. We've got support from Shanghai, Ubisoft Shanghai in terms of outsourcing, Bucharest in terms of testing, Ubisoft HQ, of course, for editorial help and a lot of love and support as well there. And we've just started working with Ubisoft Sofia, which is a
Right.
brand new development. So a lot of people are working on this.
Yeah. So of course the question becomes then, how long have you been working on the Division 2?
So there are lots of things that we started discussing, talking about, exploring even before the launch of the Division. But fundamentally, a small team got together pretty much the month after launch and started working on the main concepts. So it's been a while. It's been over 2 years now.
Yeah. So, of course, we're being kind of vague about it right now. We are working on the Division 2.
Yes.
Obviously, there's a lot of questions probably right now. We're mumming the details, but when can people actually find out more?
So that incredibly large team of people worldwide that is working on something that will reveal at E3.
All right.
So that means, just to be clear, because I know that people are going to show up in every state of the game from now on until E3. Sorry guys, don't expect any news about the Division 2 in the state of the game until E3. We just want to be clear with you. We just wanted you to know that we're working on it. And at E3 you will get tons of information about it. But then until then, we're still going to be focusing mostly on the other one, which is the Division 1.
It's good we
Exactly.
can finally say that we're going to E3.
Yes, we can say that.
Dodging
So
all those questions for so long. Are you going to be
people
at
asking,
E3?
Are you going
Sneaky
to E3?
people.
Are you going to be there? Are you going to be? Yes, we will, which is amazing.
How does it feel to say that?
That we're going to E3?
Well, yeah. And the thing that we might be talking about at E3.
It feels awesome, but there's a lot of work.
Yep.
We're still working on it. There's a lot of craft going in there. There's a lot of exciting details that we're working on. It's thrilling as well. It's a little bit daunting. It's a little bit scary. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, most definitely. But as Yannick said, just to point that out, this is basically the only point that we will be talking about the Division 2 until E3. So stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. It's happening. It's happening. But of course, the Division 1. We still supporting the live game, of course. So we want to give you an update as well, what's going to happen.
Absolutely. I mean, the Division 1 is the best it's ever been, and we're going to continue supporting that. So we're working on 2 new updates, 1.8.1 and 1.8.2.
It really rolls off the tongue, doesn't
I
it?
wish I could choose
Flows
the
out
name
like
of these. I mean, we've got to find something better, like chocolate, strawberry, something fun and memorable.
works.
So,
That works.
So that people, you know, it really sticks in people's minds.
Straight from the creative director, strawberry.
Strawberry,
Okay, that's gonna
Strawberry.
that's
which
gonna
one?
stuck in the community.
1.8.1 is strawberry? Is that-
absolutely.
Okay,
1.8.2.
and 1.8.2 is
Parsnip.
Parsnip.
Perfect.
parsnip.
I can
on,
hear
man.
I can hear the brand team crying
Make it
all the
happen.
way all the way from here.
Yes. Do you want me to tell you a
No,
little bit more about
no,
what
I
goes
actually
into
want to
them?
talk about what's the strawberry. We're set on strawberry now.
Yeah.
Just checking with Yannick.
You're looking at me?
Yeah,
Do you wanna talk about
I just
strawberries?
want you to officially say it. Okay, strawberry.
Who has a joke about strawberries? Julian, do you have a
No,
joke about
no
strawberries?
joke. Well, actually, why did the strawberry
Oh.
blush?
Wait, is this just your
It's the
tomato
same
joke?
one. It's just rebranded.
Wow.
Okay, so let's get. I think we better get back to it.
Okay.
Okay, so right, 1.8.1, 1.8.2, strawberry and parsnip.
Yeah.
What does that entail?
Well, we're doing a number of things, of course, but we're building on the huge update that was 1.8, right? So what we're doing, we're continuing with the monthly rhythm of global events. Events. You have to excuse my Swedishness. So we're adding 2 new ones, getting the total in rotation up to 6, but also new masks as rewards. We're also doing 4 new legendary missions, as in 4 additional missions available in legendary, not 4 new missions to be precise. We're going to start with Amherst, which is then going to play quite differently. We can tell you, and Grand Central, both coming in strawberry.
Strawberry. It's gonna. Grand Central is one of my favorite missions in the whole game. I'm super excited to see that one in legendary.
It's going to be super cool. And then 2 more in Parsnip,
in person. Yeah.
in 8.2.
Yeah.
We're going to make it stick.
I like
We're
how
gonna
quickly
make it
you
stick.
just embraced the names.
We're gonna
I
you're gonna
guess-
sit on
I guess it's a
which
thing now.
missions
It's a
those
thing,
are
yeah.
for
Yeah.
a little while longer. But yes, Amherst and Grand Central. And
Okay.
the first one.
And then something else that's really exciting is that we're adding a feature called Shields coming in June, which is a tie-in into the Division 2. So it's essentially by completing and achieving things in the Division 1, you will be able to cash in rewards in the Division 2. It's about that around June-ish.
Yeah, we'll keep you up to that as well. Probably around E3 you'll find out more. But yeah, release date is in June for the Shields.
Which is also going to run, by the way, on the same monthly rhythm cadence as the global events. You're going to have this as well.
Yeah. And then we can also finally say, and this is a big
Thing.
off my chest to be able to say this. In 1.8.1, strawberry is coming in April.
Yes.
Exact date to be soon. But when Strawberry releases, we'll have the Xbox One X patch. Which is awesome. Because
Which
that's
is-
people have been asking for.
Finally.
It just feels so good to be able to say it.
To be able to
Yeah.
say.
Yes, we
People
won't have
in
an
chat-
exact date, but we'll have those news for you very soon.
People in has been waiting.
I'm
Yo,
waiting to say
I know,
every
actually, I've seen with every
live
single
stream.
state of
Oh
the
my
game.
God.
Peter had to.
Can we say it? Yeah.
We can say what it means though. Do you want to because
We can, but I need the cheat sheet from the tech director for the project because that I can understand, like 4K rendering, improved reflections, and then it details that it's even hard to pronounce in English. Screen space shadows are improved. Trophy.
that one's I've been trying to read this
I
now
have
for the
no
last 2
idea
minutes.
what it is,
I don't know
but it
it.
makes it look better.
It
and
says
shinier.
higher, so that must be good.
Detail has been increased, so it's going to be a gorgeous version of the Division for sure.
Yes, and that's coming, as I said, in April in Strawberry. So we actually have kind of a roadmap of what's going to happen over the next couple of months. We could bring that up.
There it
let me know, because I can actually see it this time around.
It's-
So there it is.
Sure, you can.
There it is. Starts with the celebration. Can you talk about it, Yannick? Because you actually have it there.
Yeah, so it's beautiful.
you.
It's really too bad that you can't see it better.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
but it starts with the March celebration that we are right in the middle now, as we said, with the second global event that just started today. Then next month in April, we are going to release update 1.8.1, or also now known as Strawberry, including the Xbox One X patch. The ones that were the classified drop rates, the
Yeah,
ones
that's
that
happening in April.
That James talked about?
yeah, that
Yeah.
James talked about, so the ones that you already know. 8.1. Also with the first new global event, which is Blackout. Then this monthly rhythm that Matthias talked about. So every month a global event, new shield starting from June, and really new things to do every single month all the way through, the next whatever. It's 7 months we're showing here. So
That's a lot of stuff. There you go.
Thank you very
there.
much for
How
that.
did- how did I do, Peter?
Federico. You did great. That was
Yeah.
that was right.
thanks.
You mentioned the new legendaries coming
I
in Strawberry.
I didn't mention them because they are not on the
They're not
roadmap
on the screen now. That's
somehow.
True. That's true.
So I
For some
forgot about
reason.
it.
But yeah.
Sorry, chat. There's also new legendaries. Can you bring back the roadmap? Wait. Let's do it again.
When do the new legendaries come?
Strawberry 1.8.1, 2 new legendaries. Matthias said it. It's Amherst and Grand Central, and then 1.8.2, 2 additional ones which we are not revealing now.
Ooh.
we're keeping it as a secret.
Ooh.
Alright.
I can. I'm gonna spoil something. It's a pretty big one. One of them is pretty big.
All right, leave it at that.
Area-wise.
Slow your roll,
That's a
Peter.
spoiler. That's not in your cards.
No, I'm fired now.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay, we're back on me again.
Back on you, man.
Oh my god. Also, for 1.8.1, we're actually tomorrow kicking off the PTS for the update. This is going to be a relatively short PTS. It's going to be around 2 weeks to try out the new global events and new legendaries. So it's going to be PC only this time around, but we're kicking it off tomorrow. We'll communicate it when it's up, because I don't have the exact time of day yet.
Me neither.
You don't have it?
No.
It's like you're working on another game. What's that about?
What are you implying?
What are you implying?
saying
That there is a Division 2?
So no, you can look through your cards. I mean, we are like 17 minutes in, and in the in the schedule we had, you should have been at 33 minutes. So that means you have 15 minutes to just fill in with randomness.
Oh, but it's good that you guys have more
Well, I actually
jokes,
see
right?
a bunch of stuff in chat. There's some people coming in who missed the news.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So,
recap.
It might
Can you
be
recap?
might be
Recap.
worth running through a bit of a recap.
so first of all, the big one. Recap, Julian. What's the big news?
So the big news is the revelation that we're working on the Division 2. Full-on sequel. Much more details will be announced at E3.
Because there's basically no details right now.
No details.
No details. Yeah, that's a big one. Everything feels so.
Still, you can go through the rest. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna
Come on, do
go
your
through the
job,
rest,
Peter.
definitely.
Do your job.
We have 2 updates coming to the live game as well. 1.8.1 coming in April, which includes 2 new global events added to the rotation, 2 new legendary modes, the drop rate changes, all of that stuff. PTS for that update starting tomorrow, some point during the day. PC only this time around, and we'll run for about 2 weeks in total, testing the different global events. We also have the Xbox One X patch coming with 1.8.1 in April, which is going to be awesome. Then we have 1.8.2 coming in June, which will include 2 more new legendary missions, but also a new feature called Shields, which is essentially achievements. In the Division 1, you achieve things in the first game, and then you unlock rewards in the second one, which is going to be so much fun.
Cool.
Those are the pretty big news, I'd say.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. There is, a couple of things that I want to stress is we're unbelievably.
He's going off script. He's going off script.
Yeah, sorry. We're
Oh my
God.
god. Okay, screw it.
Wait.
Should I shut it down?
unbelievably fortunate to be surrounded with so much love from the community.
Yeah.
there's a phenomenal amount of support, care that this community takes with each other, and that's incredibly appreciated. It's, you know, I saw some people interact with Terry, and Terry is a pro at interacting with the community. The community includes us as much as possible on their cosplays, their creative endeavors. Unbelievably appreciated by every single person, not only in this building, but around the world in all the studios. So I wanted to say a huge thank you and happy birthday to this community for the 2-year anniversary. And congrats and thank you to you guys too, because I know that you do a fantastic job day in, day out. And you know how much I appreciate it too.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
That's so nice.
You have it chat now. That means you're not allowed to ask for us to be fired anymore.
Julian's doing
Good job.
One of the things that I wanted to get to really quickly, I saw it in chat. We've made the assumption that people know when E3 is.
Or what it is.
What it is. It's the Electronic Entertainment Expo in Los Angeles in mid-June. So that's not actually that far away. We're we're almost mid-March.
It's like in 3 months.
Yikes. All right.
It's actually tomorrow.
So it's like,
We're ready, Julian. We're good.
It's very soon. The teams, again, all of these studios that worked on the first game, plus Sophia, are going to be actively participating. It's a very, very exciting time.
Yeah, I'm blown away. I'm blown away by this, and I knew about it ahead of time, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah, and I just have to say that, like, I don't know if people in chat will realize that, but how excited we are to be able to say that in a state of the game.
that's the
Yeah.
thing. I messaged Yannick and Peter last night, and I was like, holy shit, guys.
Yeah.
There's this thing we're doing tomorrow, and it's actually kind of a big deal. Because we've been talking about it for so long
Yeah.
that it didn't seem real until it was actually something we had to do. And it's insane. It's insane.
Would you have thought, Hamish, when we started the State of the Game over 2 years ago, and it was a small thing in a meeting room somewhere at Massive, and we had just a few hundred viewers or whatever, that one day we
Exactly.
would be announcing the sequel in the State of the Game.
It's really cool. So
amazing.
I found the first stream we ever did. Maybe we'll show some people that next
Oh,
week.
yeah,
'cause
we'll have to show it.
We are showing it.
Super cringy, but
yeah.
Well, we'll show parts. You're actually in it.
I am.
Really?
Yeah, Matthias, you're in it.
Wow.
Matthias is in it. Kevin
I
Goyer
don't
is
know
in
if
it.
I want to see that.
It's
Well, you're seeing it now. We're showing it next week.
chat will want to see it. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
exactly. I see a question in here about are you guys doing a state of the game from E3? We will be there. As to what we on the community side will be doing, we'll be making sure that we do a lot of stuff. We don't know exactly what form that will take yet, but as we know, we will also let you know.
Guess
that.
what? We're working on it.
Wow.
It's a great
Cool.
idea, though.
It's a great idea.
To go 2-3.
Yeah.
To do,
Yeah, you
You should
should.
do a state of the game.
do a
at
state of the
E3.
game
Yeah,
from
you should.
E3.
Very true.
If
Might
it
just
lands
happen.
on a Thursday, and I think it does, I think it's the last day. It's
Otherwise, it's no go.
perfect. No go. Otherwise,
Only
no go.
Thursday.
Exactly.
All right, so we're actually okay. We have 11 minutes left for cringing, but I think we're gonna wrap it there.
Cool.
Thank you so much for coming today.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
It's been
fun.
awesome to have you, and yeah, thank you very much for bringing that
No.
huge news to the community.
It's really fun getting to tell you first.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
agree.
it's-
Yeah.
We're incredibly happy and grateful for that.
Jessica is asking, will you be at Gamescom? Yes.
Most likely.
Probably gonna happen.
Absolutely.
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say it, but I think it makes sense.
Well, fired.
Maybe I'm fired, but that's fine.
No, it's fine. We're going to be at
It's fine.
Gamescom.
Julian takes
Yeah,
responsibility.
yeah, I'll take the heat for that. We're going to be at all
Yeah,
the
I
major
mean,
video
obviously,
game shows.
Once we start with E3, then keeps going.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you very much again.
Thank you.
No problem.
And-
And Agent Mabs in Tokyo is moving back to France or back to Europe today or tomorrow. So all the best to her, because I know it's a second most stressful thing ever is to move.
After announcing a game?
Yeah, pregnancy is number one. So
Yes.
Or just moving to France.
Bon
Is it gonna be
chemin.
stressful?
France adds a layer of stress, but it's moving.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So I just had a friend who PM'd me and said, "Hey, I'm watching you on stream."
I saw it popped up here. I was
it's
going,
okay.
Benjamin from Facebook. Thank you very much. So he actually
Busted.
said, "Oh, I see that you're working with Steve Sisu or Cousteau."
yeah.
Very funny, Benjamin from Facebook.
Oh yeah, you're the first person who's made the Bill Murray cosplay joke.
So
by the way.
Ben, hi, you're famous now.
Perfect.
I'm trying to wrap this up, but that's okay. We can. sit
Sorry,
here.
Peter, we keep.
No, it's okay.
that's fine.
I actually enjoy sitting here. So
It's pretty
All right.
comfortable so
You
far.
can spend the night
we
here
can
if you
spend.
want.
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
I
right?
you slept
actually
here?
can't.
No.
Because
No, but
we can't stay
Good.
too long because the whole team has been invited to the kitchen for a glass of champagne and some cakes.
Apparently,
so-
there's no champagne anymore.
What?
what?
That's
What?
what I've been told.
What?
Unacceptable.
Fired.
I'll
It's
have
like
to
we're
go into.
here doing the hard work.
Yeah, I'll have to go into the
We don't
private
even give the
stash.
champagne.
Systembolaget is still
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
That's
the thing.
true. That's true. Frederick, run. Systemet. No. No. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in. To reiterate what you said before, thank you so much for all the love and support over the last 2 years, even more, of course, than that for beta and alpha and reveal and everything. It's been sometimes a bit of a bumpy ride, but we wouldn't have been where we are right now without your support and your love. So we love you guys so much. Thank you again, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.